Some of you may know who Mr. NCSU Man is, and well, unfortunately, I know him in real life. And I say unfortunately because he is a very weird person. I'm sorry, Jacob, if you're watching this. You know it's true. You know it. You know you're weird. Don't try to say you're not weird. And he did something very weird. Now, be it that I told him to do it or asked him to, it made it a little bit better. So what we're talking about is a decibel test. I got a decibel meter for my iPad mini whenever I was in school, and we were in band class, right? I took band. Yes, I was a band nerd. No, I played saxophone. I think that's a little bit cooler than the trumpet. But we were in there, and I had this test, and I was like, see if you can scream and get to 100 decibels. Now, if you guys know anything about decibels, 100 decibels is not that hard to get to, although I had a huge thick case on my iPad mini and it covered up the microphone. So at this point, it was very hard to get to 100 decibels on that test. So the first time he screamed, it was about a 60. He kept going up. He kept trying to scream, kept trying. I think I said I'll give you $10 if you can make it to 100. And I have this video on my YouTube channel if you guys want to see it, but what you guys didn't see is what's happening after this life story. So after he does the scream test, he never really, I think he got to like 97 or something, and maybe he got to 100. I don't know. The video's on my channel. I'll link it if I remember to. If you guys don't know, I'm deep into vacation right now, and YouTube is just, it's there, but it's going to be a struggle keeping up with it. So he was screaming, right? So we got done. I got done filming that, uploaded it to YouTube. And the next thing we know is there's like teachers and people coming down the hallway. And they're like, what was that? What is happening? And it turns out that people around the school, and the band room is nowhere. We were not in the band room. We were in the hallway, so it was echoey. The band room is pretty much nowhere near classrooms, but people in classrooms could hear it. I think it was just the acoustics in that building and being in a hallway that really amplified it. And people in the lunchroom were complaining. Everyone's complaining because they heard someone dying, basically. Watch that video. Trust me, it sounded like he was dying. He actually lost his voice, and I thought that was hilarious. But people were hearing it, and we didn't actually end up getting in trouble. We just said it was a little bit of band. We were like warming up our throats or something like that, and he ended up not getting in trouble for it. So keep that in mind. If you yell out in the hallway and you're in band, just say you're warming up your vocal cords. I thought this was a pretty funny life story. It was just a little backstory, honestly. It wasn't even truly a life story. It was just funny listening to him scream, and I never gave him $10. I don't even know if he hit 100 decibels, but it was super funny. I loved it. It was just back in the day, back before I was even truly doing YouTube. That video was on the channel, so if I remember, I will link it down below for you guys to watch the scream test. It's stupid funny. Mr. NCSU Man, shout out. I called you weird. You're not that weird. You're pretty weird, but you're like, I guess like you can grow accustomed to how, like, what's it called? You gain a tolerance for how weird he is. You know, if you're around him a lot and you're around that weird a lot, you grow a tolerance that you can't really notice the weird. But once you take a break and you come back, you're just hit in the face. You're like, what are you doing? Get away from me. I've went on a tangent. NCSU Man, shout out. He's starting to do daily uploads again. Hopefully he's kept that up. My name's Aaron. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.